Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome in or welcome back. Happy 7/7 portal. I've got the source codes here and behind me, sitting outside. Before we start doing our human things, we have some human things to do today. But I felt it very important today specifically to keep coming back to this protocol of your sovereignty. Whether you call it a sacred sovereignty decree, a sovereignty protocol, power reclamation, empowering yourself, calling your power back, standing in your power, and just continuing to remind you to bring and to call your power back. Because if you are continuing to get wrapped up in the bullshit, the nonsense, the programming, the conditioning that has been taking place, the programming, the mind control, whatever you want to call it, you need to quit giving your power away, and you need to call your power back, okay? This is so important, ever so more right now moving forward. And I think I am here because I have worked in this, embodied this, walk in this daily. And I think it's a very good practice to have until you can solidify this in your field. The field is responding to you, to me, to us. So if you feel like you're being controlled or mind controlled or attacked or whatever it is, it's because there is somewhere potentially in your subconscious that is still allowing this programming, this conditioning, these belief systems to still exist. That's the best way I can bring forth, okay? And before I sat down and hit record, which I don't do too often because the team just comes in when the team comes in. I stay pretty open. But I asked for to connect with, specifically with the Sirius star system for these transmissions, these videos today, just to bring forth any sacred geometry, codes, light frequencies, again, tapping into those blues, those golds, in the pyramids as well, the stargates, just tapping into the grid itself in any higher dimensional aspects of myself that I have held or am currently holding in the Sirius star system, or as a Sirian Lyran or Sirian Anunnaki, benevolent, please and thank you. And any other of my Sirian guides, as well as all of my amazing team of light, of unconditional, my family of light. So we always welcome in beings, known or unknown, seen or unseen, conscious or unconscious, that are only of the light, the love. They are unconditional love and light only. Anything else is not allowed in this space. And that is part of sovereignty. And power, claiming your power. But again, doing this from a place of empowerment and not from a place of fear. This is the key, source says. This is the key to doing this from a place of empowerment, power, knowing your power, knowing how powerful you are, owning that power, claiming that power, embodying that power, walking in that power that you are. 333. Okay. So I apologize, I've been going through a throat chakra clearing, activation, and upgrade these past few days, and it's much better today, all right, as usually is. So we're going to do this video, and I'm going to, if I remember, I will post this in the comments so you can copy, paste, rewrite it, do whatever you need to do, adjust it to fit your daily protocol, weekly protocol. I again, source is really recommending daily protocol, whether it's before you go to bed, first thing you get up, or both. And just put it somewhere where you can grab it and read it first thing, either like by your bedstand, before you, like I said, when you wake up, before you go to bed, maybe in the kitchen, before you make your coffee, while you're drinking your coffee, or just part of a routine. Because and this is, again, just, I've said this for many years, when you do something consistently, that's where it gets solidified, it gets activated, it gets awakened, it gets embodied. You start embodying these practices, and it just becomes a daily practice. And at some point, you really won't need this because you already know you are a fucking powerful, sovereign soul. And there are loopholes. There has been loopholes for time beyond time beyond time that I can't even, like, I don't even understand. I just know. All right. So on that note, we're 5 minutes in. We are going to step into the sacred sovereign decree of sacred sovereign release. Okay? So if you're ready to step into your power, if you're ready to claim your power, you're ready to call your power back, claim your power, stand in your sovereignty, because that's your fucking birthright. Say this, speak this, feel this. It's not just speaking it and thinking it, it's actually conviction, emotion. Emotion needs to be behind this. Again, emotion of empowerment, not of fear. I call upon my highest light, my divine wisdom, in the truth of my soul now. With clarity, intention, and free will, I now reclaim my sovereignty across all levels of my being. I release and I dissolve vows, oaths, promises, agreements, obligations, attachments, contracts, or energetic commitments that are not aligned with my highest and best good. Whether known or unknown, seen or unseen, conscious or unconscious, inherited or self-created from this lifetime, or any experience of my soul that my soul may carry. Again, across all timelines, dimensions, spaces, places, portals, and realms, known and unknown, seen or unseen, conscious or unconscious, I declare that any agreement no longer serving truth, love, growth, and wisdom, or well-being is complete now. I revoke permissions for any pattern of limitation, fear, self-abandonment, struggle, scarcity, guilt, shame, or separation to govern my path. I release all energetic cords and bindings that interfere with my freedom, authenticity, peace, and divine expression. Say that again. I release all energetic cords, bindings, and that interfere with my freedom, my authenticity, my peace, and my divine expression. I release them. I forgive myself and I forgive all others for any participation in agreements that no longer serve my highest evolution. I choose to release without judgment and completion without conflict. I choose to release without judgment, and I choose completion without conflict. I now align only with that which supports my highest good, deepest truth, and loving expression. May all energies connected to these be released. May all energy connected to these released agreements be transmuted into wisdom, compassion, strength, and unconditional love and light. I welcome clarity where there was confusion. I welcome freedom where there was restriction. And I welcome trust where there was fear. I welcome abundance where there was lack. And I welcome love where there was separation. From this moment forward, I stand in my own sacred sovereignty now. From this moment forward, I stand in my own sacred authority now. I am sovereign. I am sovereign. I am sovereign. I am free. I am free. I am free. I am aligned. I am aligned. I am aligned. I am protected. I am protected. I am protected. I am guided. I am guided. I am guided. I am open to receive all that serves my highest and best good. And so it is. It is done. It is done. It is done. Say that as many times as you need to say that. Save this, repeat this, share this. This has been coming forth for a few months. I've done this many times in many different videos at different versions of myself. And I felt called to do it again. And I will keep doing these videos again because they're going to be slightly different, carrying different vibrational frequencies, energies, codes, activations, whatever it is, each time I do it, because I'm a completely different person in each every now moment. I could do this video now and do a completely different video tomorrow with the same human words, but the frequency, the energy, the flavor, and the color and essence is going to be different for each moment. All right, that's how this works. That's how the quantum field works. So it's important to continue to stand in 1044 and claim your power, know your power, quit giving your power away to the people, the places, the things, the timelines, dimensions, spaces, places, portals, and realms. The thought forms, the belief systems, the programming, the conditioning, known or unknown, seen or unseen, conscious or unconscious. The time is now to claim and stand in your sacred sovereign power, your sacred sovereign authority that you are. It is your fucking birthright. You can choose this or better. And especially with what is coming out and what is going to continue to come out, when you find out that the human race has been mind controlled and programmed, it's part of our growth and our evolution, but you have to take a higher perspective for millennia. For millennia. And this is why we're here now, to help each other evolve, expand, and grow beyond this, because the time is now. The time is now. It is done. It is done. It is done. It is time to move into this next journey, this next chapter, this next adventure of our soul's evolution and expansion. The next evolution of the human race. All right? Welcome it in. It's a choice. What do you choose? I know what I've chosen. I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye.